Okay, I would like to call to order the regular meeting of the Board of Public Safety, January 26, 2026, 5 p.m. We will start with the Pledge of Allegiance. May we all stand, please? Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated. May we have the roll call, please?
Milton Reed.
Here.
Richard Trumzinski. Frank Smith.
Here. Okay, may we have a motion to approve the regular meeting minutes Monday, December 8th, 2025?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second. Are there any questions? Hearing no questions, we'll take a vote. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We need to conduct our election of officers, and if there is a nomination to keep the existing officers as we had in 2025, any nominations to keep those existing officers?
I'll make that motion.
Well, it's a nomination, right? We nominate the officer. Okay, now we'll officially close the nominations, hearing no other names brought forth. Is there a motion to keep Milton Reed as president, Richard Trumzinski as vice president? Is there a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Okay, I'll second it. Are there any questions? Hearing no questions, we'll take a vote. All in favor, aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried for the 2026 officers, and thank you for your support. Okay. Next, we will have the East Chicago Police Department election for Merit Commissioner, Democrat. And as far as I understand, I just need to read the notice into the record. There is no action to be taken. All right. So the City of East Chicago Board of Public Safety, important notice for all active duty members of the East Chicago Police Department, an election for Merit Commissioner, Democrat, has been ordered to take place February 18, 2026, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. in the Public Safety Building Gymnasium by the East Chicago Board of Public Safety pursuant to Indiana Code 36-8-3.5-8 and East Chicago City Ordinance Number 34.080. Pursuant to Indiana Code 36-8-3.5-8A, this notice must be posted at prominent locations within ECPD station for at least 3 weeks prior to the date on which the election is to be held, and the notice must be read during shift roll calls, and posted. Candidates must submit candidate declaration forms to the East Chicago Law Department by 2 p.m. on Wednesday, February 4th, 2026. Forms are available at the ECPD Human Resource Department, EC Law Department, or from the Office of the City Clerk. The names of the persons who have submitted such forms will be announced at the February 9th, 2026 at 5 p.m. Board of Safety meeting held in the Common Council chambers in City Hall. Okay, and I think that is it for that. Okay, moving down the agenda, is there a motion to accept the fire department reports for absentee report, inspection bureau report, equipment report, and training report for November and December 2025 and December of 2025?
I'll make that motion.
Okay, I'll second. Are there any questions? Hearing no question, we'll take a vote. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Now we would like to receive a motion to approve and accept the following promotion for chauffeurs to captains. They have all passed their exams as of January 1st, 2026. Justin Abasco, Casey Brandon, and Nicholas Melendez. Is there a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Okay, I'll second. Are there any questions? Hearing no question, we'll take a vote. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries to approve and accept the following promotions. Okay, thank you. Now we will take a motion to adopt Resolution 2026-01 and release of lien for 5033 Melville.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second. Any questions? Hearing no question, we'll take a vote. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. We'll take a motion to adopt Resolution 2026-02 and release of lien, 4728 Magoon Street.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second. Any questions? Hearing no question, we'll take a vote. All in favor? Aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Next, a motion to adopt Resolution 2026-03 and release of lien, 604 West 151st Street.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second. Are there any questions? Hearing no questions, we'll take a vote. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Resolution 2026-04, and release of lien, 3830 Deal Street. Is there a motion to approve?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second. Any questions?
Have none.
We'll take a vote. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. All right. All right, now we will move down for the orders to rescind and the orders to rescind for 4859 Drummond Street, 4902-04 Ivy Street, 4001 First Street, 514 Spring Street, 509 West Columbus Drive.
I'll make that motion.
All right, it's been moved and properly second. Any questions? I have a question, James. Do you need any comment on these, or you're good? Okay. Okay, we'll take a vote. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Motion to approve demolition lien for 5014 Indianapolis Boulevard. Is there a motion?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second. Are there any questions? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. The rehab extensions, do you want to speak to those, or we good on there? Rehab extensions for, okay, we'll take a motion to, you say you do want to, okay, we're good, okay. We'll take a motion to extend the rehab extensions for 3516 Grand and 3917 Main Street. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second it. Any questions? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. And now we will have to approve the order to vacate 4005 Drummond Street. Is there a motion?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second. Are there any questions? No questions. We'll take a vote. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. All right. There is no audience for participation. Did I skip right over that part on the agenda? Okay. I'm sorry, I did skip over the correspondence, didn't I? Okay, if we can go back to the correspondence, appeal of termination for an employee of the city, and I will acknowledge that this is an HR matter, which we would generally handle in executive session, but in this particular case, I would ask the board by common consensus if we can refer it to council to investigate and advise of our next step. Is that appropriate by consensus? All right. Thank you. We will consider a record as referred to council for the next steps. All right. Okay, and there is no audience here for participation. Our next meeting will be Monday, February 12th at 5 p.m. If there's nothing else in front of us, we will take a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion to adjourn.
I will second. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you very much.